That's the one. Yeah. Good luck, brother.
Kia ora team, and welcome back to Big Boys Boxing. So, it is fight week for the big dust up for the WBO interim heavyweight title between Joe the Juggernaut Joyce and Lupe Soliai La'auli Oleamali Atoa Joseph Parker. It's a great fight. I'm really looking forward to it. But firstly, we have a little interview here, courtesy of Duco Events. Big shout out to them for sending this through. So let's have a listen.
I really like Morecambe. I've made it my home, and my name here is Morecambe Joe. So the people that live here, everywhere I walk, it's like Morecambe Joe or Gypsy Joe. So those are the nicknames I have here, and I like it here because it's for boxing. There's not a lot of distractions, and I've made some good friends. And the reason why I'm here is because Tyson's here, and I was staying here with my family for a while earlier on in the year, and we had a great time here as a family. I've said that the first camp I had with Andy was a good camp, the second camp was better, and this is the best camp. And I've made this the best camp because of the challenge that's in front of me. Joe Joyce, big lump. And I brought in a chef, I brought in Andy Lee, I have Tyson Fury around, I've got my brother John Parker here, Paddy Donovan. I've made it a great team environment to be in, and I put in the hard work every single day. And I know that I've done everything I can to be in the best shape for this fight. So I've made it the best camp. As you can see, I'm glowing. I'm looking good, my hair's nice, black and thick, healthy. I think you're going to see a more improved Joseph Parker in the ring, because the first camp was just an introduction sort of camp with Andy Lee, learning a different style, trying new things. The second camp was a better camp, we added on to that, and we saw the improvements with the second Chisora fight. This camp, there's a lot more that he's added to my weapons, and when I go into this fight, I know that I can take care of business and beat this guy up. I think I'm going to be too fast, I'm going to be too quick, I'm going to have better movement than he does. And of course he's got this jab and he comes forward and he's got a good engine, but I'm prepared for that, and I brought in some great sparring partners to prepare for what he brings. When you surround yourself with champions, you have a champion mindset yourself. And I've always been strong-minded, but when I have Andy Lee and Tyson around and the whole team, I just keep building on that. I keep building on that, and I've done everything right. So going into this fight, I am fully focused and confident that I can get the job done. There's no doubts, there's no worries, because I've done the work. So when the fight comes, this lump is going to get a lump on his head. Joe Joyce has had a great amateur background. He's undefeated as a fighter. He's only been taken the distance once. So he's got that confidence, that unbeaten record, and he's got that confidence going into this fight. He's got a good engine, takes a good shot, and he throws a lot of punches. But I don't know how to beat him, and I'm going to be the first to beat him and give him his fresh loss. And it's okay, he can come back from that, and I'll beat him again in December. Today is the final day of training camp here in Morecambe. Tomorrow we move to Manchester. Today we've saved our training to do tonight, so we can pay our respects to the Queen for a funeral today. And she's been a great Queen for Britain and New Zealand and Commonwealth, and may she rest in peace.
So there you go. Joseph is saying all the right things, and I think it's going to be a very good gauge, this fight, of how much influence Andy Lee has had on Joseph Parker. Yes, last time we did see some significant improvements against Derek Chisora in the second fight, but this time around, like Joe says, he's had plenty of time with Andy Lee this time. And at this level, against Joe Joyce, we're definitely going to be able to notice whether there's been improvements or not. It's a great fight. I am really, really looking forward to this one. I'll be rooting for my countryman, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm picking him for the win just yet. So, the fight will be on Sky Arena pay-per-view here in New Zealand at a cost of $39.95, basically $40. And in Australia, it will also be on pay-per-view on Stan Sport and $40 there as well. I know it's going to be on in the UK on BT Sports at a cost of £19.95. And I think in America it's probably going to be on ESPN due to the association with Bob Arum and Frank Warren, of course. I don't think it'll be pay-per-view in the States, but it's a great fight. So looking at the odds here, they definitely have Joe Joyce as a favorite, paying $1.44, which means you put $1 on, you get 44 cents back in profit if he wins, so you get your $1.44 back. Joseph Parker's paying $2.62, but also here we've got the methods of victory. The lowest odds, the most likely according to the bookies, is Joe Joyce by decision at $2.30. Now, myself, I'll be looking at Joseph Parker on points. It's probably the best money maker if it happens, of course. I don't think Joe's going to stop him, and I don't think Joseph's going to stop him. So, Joseph Parker paying $6.50 for a knockout, and Joe Joyce paying $3.60. I think if a stoppage does come, it'll be in the later rounds, probably due to exhaustion by Joseph Parker, but I don't know. If he's actually improved his fitness and he can keep the output up all night and keep moving, it's possible that he could possibly tire Joe Joyce and get a stoppage, but realistically, I'm looking at Joseph Parker on points myself. So let us know your thoughts. I will drop a prediction video later on in the week. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out.